This is the TicWatch Pro 5. It's the latest smartwatch that features Google Wear OS by Mobvoi, and it can do all of the things that you want a smartwatch to do. You can answer phone calls, respond to text messages, listen to music, pay for goods and services, track your exercise and health data, and so much more. On today's video, we're going to take a real close look at the TicWatch Pro 5 to see if it's the next smartwatch for you. Hi everybody, and welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm really glad that you're here and you found us on YouTube. I always appreciate the time that we get to spend together, so thanks for tuning in. Now, I post running videos every single week, running shoe reviews and comparisons and shoe battles, and also videos that are about running gear, like this one. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now, before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. The TicWatch Pro 5 was sent to me for the purpose of review by Mobvoi. However, no one's paying me to make the video, no one's telling me what to say, and no one from Mobvoi has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, if at any point in time during this video you want to learn a little bit more about the TicWatch Pro 5, or maybe you want to pick one up for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. It'll take you right to it on their product webpage. It's not an affiliate link. It's simply a matter of convenience for you. One of the first things you're going to want to do in order to get the most out of the TicWatch Pro is to download the Mobvoi Health app. Now, the format of this video, I'm going to start and talk about the specs first, so we're going to geek out with a little bit of tech talk, and then we're going to talk about its capabilities and the performance and how I've been using it. So if you want to skip around in the video and just get to the parts that are of most interest to you, I'll create some chapters. It'll make it easy for you to do that. The TicWatch Pro comes equipped with the Snapdragon W5 Plus wearable platform, which is the most advanced platform that's available through Qualcomm that makes it both powerful and super responsive. It features a dual layer display, so you have a full color display when you're in smart mode, but then it'll put itself into analog mode in order to be able to conserve your battery life. Now, this has been updated from the previous version, which is the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra. So now, with the TicWatch Pro 5, even in essential mode, which is that low power mode that's going to extend your battery life, you can still stay on top of all of your health data, and you can switch between 5 different tiles that include notifications, heart rate, blood oxygen, calories, and your compass. Let's talk about the battery life, because for many smartwatches, that can be the Achilles heel. And for me, it's a really important feature to consider when you're looking to purchase your next smartwatch. Because let's face it, it's not going to do you any good at all if your watch is always on the charger and it's never on your wrist doing what it is that you want it to do. With the TicWatch Pro, you get 80 hours of use time when it's in smart mode. And now smart mode is when you're using all of those fantastic functions that you bought it for. So you're listening to music, you're answering phone calls and responding to text messages, and you're tracking your exercise. Now, when it's not in smart mode and you put it into essential mode, you can get up to 45 days between charges. And a really cool feature is they have a quick charge system. So when you do need to charge it, you can bring your watch up to 65% of battery life within just 30 minutes. When it comes to connectivity, it has Bluetooth 5.3, which ensures a solid connection to all of your devices, Wi-Fi, and GNSS, or Global Navigation Satellite System. The build quality is excellent. It has an aluminum case that's aircraft grade aluminum, an alloy shell that's light but yet can withstand the pressures of the extreme environment. It has a metal bezel, which is low carbon, high strength, superior corrosion resistant, that's going to endure even the most extreme of environments. It's water resistant, so you can use it for open water swimming. And it features Corning Gorilla Glass, which is super tough. And I really appreciate that, because I'm not always as careful as I probably should be or need to be when I'm wearing my smartwatch. If I'm out on my mountain bike, or maybe I'm out running the trails, chances are I'm probably going to bump up against something at some point in time. And here I know that it's going to be well protected. Now, it does have a nice big display, but it's not so big that I feel like it gets in the way. It's super comfortable to wear, but it makes it really easy to read, especially when you're outdoors and you're exercising. And I've been wearing this 24/7, so I've been wearing it to sleep at night as well in order to be able to collect all of my sleep data, and I found it to be really comfortable. It does come with a quick release watch band. Now, I really like the watch band that it comes with, but if you want to change it up, maybe you want to change the color or the style, They make it really easy to do that with that quick release. Now you can interact with your TicWatch Pro 5 in a number of different ways. It has a touch swipe screen that's available, so you can swipe up or down, left or right to access the information you might be looking for. You also have a rotating crown, so you can easily scroll through the applications if you prefer that style. And they have a quick application launch button that's also located there on the side of the watch. In addition to the touchscreen, you have a few other features that are built in, including a speaker, a microphone, in case you want to use that to answer a phone call, or maybe you just want to use it to ask Google a question. You also have a barometer, an HD PPG sensor to monitor all of your health stats, and a charging port. Now, when it comes to functionality, I've mentioned a few of the things that this watch is capable of in the beginning of the video, but there's far too numerous for me to mention them all. It comes pre-installed with a number of applications. I think they're going to be well suited for most people. Now, even though it has a ton to choose from, like Google Pay or Spotify that are already pre-installed, even Strava, I noticed, was installed on mine. I like to use the Tic Exercise. Now, that's the one that I typically go to when I'm trying to monitor my workout activities. And the ones that I've used the most include outdoor run and cycling, as well as yoga. Now, this does have internal storage. So if you want to download some music using Spotify and take that with you out on the run or your next bike or hike, you can do that. Or if you want to add some applications that aren't already pre-installed, you can go to the Google Play Store and choose the ones that are going to best fit you and your lifestyle. And since we're talking about the Tic Exercise suite of apps, I think it's a really good time for us to talk about GPS. Now, with the TicWatch Pro 5, it has built-in GPS. In other words, it doesn't have to be tethered to your smartphone in order for that to work. And a lot of smartwatches do rely on the GPS that's in your smartphone rather than built-in GPS into the watch. But the TicWatch Pro 5 has you covered there, so you can leave your smartphone at home. You don't need that when you go out for your run or a bike or a hike. And the GPS is spot on. I didn't have any drifting at all. I felt like the distances were recorded accurately. My times or my paces when I was out running was also very accurate. So I think they did a really good job, and it connected quickly to the satellite system, so I didn't have a lot of downtime waiting for it to connect to the satellites. Now, all of that run data and any other data that you might be collecting that you're interested in reviewing, like your health stats, or maybe it's a different type of a workout that you completed, all that information can be found right on the TicWatch Pro itself. But if you want to dig a little deeper, then you're going to go into the app. Now, you can load up the app on your smartphone. Now, I am using a Samsung. Now, this is the Samsung A7 Lite tablet, and it works perfectly on this tablet. And I love to use this because I've got a little bit bigger screen to look at. But right away, when you call up the app, you're going to find a summary of all of your health stats that's available for you to look at. And it starts right out with your activity. And then right beneath that, it's going to have the exercises that you've completed. It's going to have sleep information, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, stress levels that you might or might not have reached that day, depending on how your day is going, as well as your VO2 max score. And then within each of those, you can click on each one of those activities to get a little bit more information. Now, in this case, if I click on exercise, for example, it's going to have either by the day, week, or month. And on this particular day, I haven't exercised yet because I'm working on this video. But if I click back a day or even look at the week, we're going to see that then all of my types of activities that I've completed for the week can be found here. And within each one of those, you can click on that and get some additional detail, such as the amount of time it's going to take for you to recover from that activity, your heart rate and heart rate zones, your pace, your steps per minute, your length of stride, your lap times, your GPS route, and the elevations. And there are so many other workouts that you can choose from that Tic Exercise suite of apps. I think it makes the TicWatch Pro 5 an excellent choice for your workout companion. There are so many hidden features within this watch, it's impossible for me to cover them all in just one video, but I thought I would leave you with this one because I found it to be really cool. So when you're using your TicWatch Pro 5 and you're listening to Spotify, you have an option to broadcast that music to, in my case, I have several Echo devices, and I'll have them all listed there, and I can choose which device I want to listen to Spotify through. Or, and I found this to be really cool, it gives you an everywhere option. And when I say everywhere, I truly mean everywhere. When I clicked on that button, it started playing not only in all of my different Echo devices, but also on my television. So if you want to have an immersive musical experience, the TicWatch Pro 5 has got you covered. Overall, I'm really impressed with the TicWatch Pro 5 Google Wear OS smartwatch by Mobvoi. It's highly responsive. It's got a massive battery life of 80 hours in smart mode. It works great as a workout companion, regardless of the things that you like to do. So if you're a runner, biker, hiker, or any of the other 100 built-in workouts that it has in their Tic Exercise suite of apps, I think you're really going to love it. And I think it's one of the best Android smartwatches on the market. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Right here on Run Tall with Tom.